You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 19th of September. This is James Spann. Again, today the weather is hot, and we have a few spotty showers and thunderstorms across the state. Let's go right to the radar. For those that are watching live on my YouTube channel or Facebook page, we're live at 2:34. Many of you watching on the Alabama Weather Network later, thank you for watching. And you can see a number of showers and storms, mainly west of I-65. And some pretty decent rain falling in spots. We've got some winners of the thunderstorm lottery here. Some good downpours in parts of Franklin County, parts of Winston, Marion, Walker, northern Tuscaloosa County. Got a shower at Cullman. They're gradually moving to the east-southeast today. And again, so a few neighborhoods getting a good downpour. Most, of course, locations getting absolutely nothing, as is typically the case in this type of pattern. Down in southwest Alabama, got a few spotty showers here in parts of Choctaw, Sumter, Marengo, Clark, Wilcox, Monroe, Conecuh counties. Southeast Alabama, totally dry. And, of course, these are primarily driven by the daytime heating process, so once the sun goes down later this evening, these will fade away. But there could be a few isolated storms around for the beginning of the high school football games tonight, so keep that in mind. Here's the upper air look. Got a weak trough coming into the northern plain states, and around here the flow light and variable. It's a northerly flow aloft. Visible satellite view for most of the state. The sky partly to mostly sunny, but a few spots getting a thunderstorm. There's the regional radar composite. And again, the bulk of the showers and storms today so far west of I-65. Pretty hot day for mid to late September here. Look at Birmingham, 96. We've got 94 for Tuscaloosa, mid-90s for places like Demopolis, Thomasville, Monroeville. Eufaula, the cool spot, at 88. Of course, where the storms are in progress, we've got temperatures in the 70s. There's the watch warning map around the nation. Very quiet today. In terms of severe weather, got a low-end marginal risk over parts of Kansas and Nebraska through tonight. No organized severe storms expected tomorrow or Sunday. Rain for the next 7 days. Numbers are coming up. And again, we expect to see an increase in the number of these scattered showers and storms toward the middle and maybe the end of next week. Average amounts, 1/2 to 1 inch. And that's not going to break a drought, but it's certainly going to be a step in the right direction. And, of course, we talk about this all the time during the summer months when we have these random air mass storms. These maps are very hard to draw because of the scattered random nature of them. But, again, this is the drought monitor released yesterday for those that did not see it. And, again, we have drought conditions over the western part of the state. And, of course, all of Alabama getting abnormally dry. So we'll get the next update next Thursday morning. This product comes out once a week on Thursday morning. All right, tropical weather fans. One named system on the board, Tropical Storm Gabrielle in the middle of the Atlantic, and a new wave in the eastern Atlantic. Concerning the new wave, most of the models do nothing with this. 20% chance of developing, and that might be generous. So here's a look at Gabrielle. Still not really healthy. It's still getting dry air entrained in the circulation. We did see an increase in convection last night and this morning. The Hurricane Center estimating sustained winds at 50 miles per hour. It's moving northwest at 12, and there's no change in the forecast track. This will not even be close to the United States, and this will be east of Bermuda. The Hurricane Center continues to bring it to a hurricane by Sunday morning. And again, Bermuda not even close to the cone. Bermuda well to the west. And this thing hooks out into the open waters of the North Atlantic, becoming post-tropical, no threat to land. Intensity guidance and getting better agreement. Most of the members now bring this up to a Category 1, maybe a Category 2. But again, this is a fish storm, middle of nowhere. So, model fans, here we go. GFS. I take that back. European. We're going to go with the European for a while. This is European valid tomorrow at 4, the 12Z run. And again, we have a light westerly flow aloft here, and probably not much change tomorrow. Much like today, partly sunny. Let's go to the high-resolution HURD. This is valid tomorrow evening at 6. And again, you can see little spotty, isolated showers about. Not many, but they'll be out there, much like today. It's the afternoon thunderstorm lottery. Highs like today, low in mid-90s. about 10 degrees above average for this time of the year. Same thing on Sunday, partly sunny, a few little pop-up afternoon storms in spots, highs low 90s. And that's going to be the theme for the first half of the week. There's Monday, there's Tuesday, and Wednesday. For the first half of the week, we'll have the chance of these widely scattered afternoon storms and then an upper low forms north and west of the state. This is Thursday of next week, and this should begin to bring an increase in the number of showers and storms, either Wednesday or Thursday. And this is a week from today, Friday, September 26th. Pretty impressive little upper low near Memphis. And that should provide some pretty good dynamic support for showers and storms about over the latter half of next week. And heat levels coming down with highs in the low to mid 80s a week from today. Let's keep going. What do you say? This is 10 days out, Monday, September the 29th. And again, you can see a little shortwave ridge forming here. And if that's the case, the weather would most likely be rain-free. Again, that's on Monday the 29th. We'll check the 15-day rain outlook coming off the ensemble, European ensemble. And again, you can see that the mean, it's up there a little over 2 inches. So the signal is there and that we could see better opportunities for rain at times toward the end of September into early October. This is valid through October 4th. Temperature is coming off the NBM, National Blend of Models. We've got low to mid-90s through early next week. And then again toward the end of next week, you can see the highs dropping down into the low to mid-80s. Lows across the board mostly in the 60s. And just in, latest long-range guidance, September 27th through October 3rd. Temperatures still above average. Again, we're waiting on that first really good front that's going to get a push of cool air in here that'll get us down in the 40s at night. But looks like we'll have to wait for at least maybe 10 days or longer based on the forecast upper air pattern. Hey, let's roll some Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. Come on. What a crowd today. Vinemont Middle School, home of the Eagles, had the 6th, 7th, 8th graders in the gym. They're looking good. We had a great time today. These middle school kids can soak up the science. Talked about forecasting, talked about convection, thunderstorms, did some storm spotting, hurricanes, winter storms, much more. As a great school, great teachers, great kids. So again, to everybody at Vinemont Middle School, thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. You know you guys are looking good. All right, so we actually have a severe thunderstorm warning here. And we'll take a closer look at this. In fact, let's angle it in from the Columbus Air Force Base radar. And most likely, we do have a little hail possible right here on US 43 between Littleville and Russellville. And in this particular storm right here that's south of Belgreen. And again, these are moving to the east-southeast. And so we might say, more than likely, some small hail is falling in there. And we could see some pretty gusty winds. So again, a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for parts of Franklin County in northwest Alabama. Specifically, it's for this one right here, and that will be coming right in toward Phil Campbell. But again, I would suggest we probably have some hail falling up there as well on US 43 on the Colbert-Franklin County line between Russellville and Littleville. So again, that's the current situation. Again, we're live at 2:43 this afternoon. Other strong storms in parts of western Colbert toward the Lawrence County line. And then down to the south, we've got some pretty good downpours in parts of Fayette and Walker County. Again, heavy rain falling right here south of Carbon Hill down toward Townley. And we've got some pretty decent showers in northern Tuscaloosa County, north of Wyndham Springs. Got one shower at McCalla, one near the Mercedes plant at Vance. And again, most of the showers today are so far west of Interstate 65. And again, they're moving east-southeast, and these will fade quickly once the sun goes down later this evening. All right, so again, I'll be this evening at Oxford High School. The Friday night rivals game of the week, it is Mountain Brook at Oxford. That'll be on My 68 in the Birmingham market. For those that want to watch, I'll be live on ABC 3340 this evening at 4, 5, and 6. And don't forget, tomorrow it's a book signing. Hey, we are in Trustful. We are going to be at the Maple Avenue Coffee House between noon and 2 o'clock. We have great fun at these things. Take a lot of pictures. We'll have all the weather shirts. Listen, do some Christmas shopping. Why not? Let's get it started here. This is the time to do it. If you have a weather dweeb in your family, this is when you can buy them something really cool. We have the children's books for kids that like weather, or maybe you're a little afraid of storms, and much more. These are so much fun. We have not done one in a while, so we're looking forward to it. So again, Maple Avenue Coffee House in Trustful from 12 noon until 2 o'clock tomorrow. And don't forget, you can catch my forecast every day on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, Classic Rock 106.9. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous weekend, and God bless.